This episode is brought to you by 111 Minna. 111 Minna's Year of the Snake show opened on September 26th. Inspired by a timeless representation of transformation, the serpent. This group exhibition explores the symbolism of renewal, mystery, and power through a collection of snake-inspired works. This marks the third collaborative exhibition between 111 Minna Gallery and Seventh Sun Tattoo, bringing together tattoo artistry and contemporary fine art in one striking showcase. Drop by for Red Door Coffee Tuesdays through Thursdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., or for 111 Minna's happy hour on those same days, which start at 4 p.m. and last until 10. 111 Minna is located at the corner of 2nd Street and Minna in South of Market.
I think my favorite things about being part of the arts community, going from not knowing anyone, and when I had my first show, having people come through, and that meant so much to me that after that I was like, I want to go to as many art openings as possible because I just want to be a body. I just want to just count, there's one extra person there, I just want to just show up.
That was artist Risa Iwasaki Culbertson. I'm Jeff, and this is Storied San Francisco, a podcast about artists, activists, and working people who make this city unique. Welcome to part 2 of my episode with Risa. Don't forget that the closing party for Every Kind of People, which Risa is in, is this Sunday, October 19th, from 3:30 to 7 p.m. at Many Bar on Divisadero. In this podcast, Risa talks about her move to San Francisco and all that she's been up to since then. Here's the conclusion of my chat with Risa Iwasaki Culbertson. I love that. I think of it in terms of, because you said it could happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But it's also your own openness to letting it happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though you're thinking before you saw him again, you're like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no fucking way.
And then, blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
I was just
so was that your sign?
I think that was the final sign that I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And we don't have to worry about an exact year, but you said 15-ish years ago?
15 years ago, yeah.
It's around 2010.
Yeah.
Let's just say. Roughly.
Yeah. 2010.
Okay. Did you pack up a car? What did you do to get here?
Yeah. So since my two besties were here, and so my friend Jillian, she found a spot, and she's like, do you want to see a picture of it or anything? I was like, I trust you. And so, I drove up with my dad, and, the first time I moved my stuff in was the first time I saw that apartment, and it was over in the Sunset. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was a beautiful spot to land.
In 2010, I feel like the Sunset was still mostly foggy gray. Yeah. It's way less so now.
Yeah, and there just wasn't that, it's not what it is now. I lived on a hill, and I had to trek to get some coffee, and I was just like, I don't know about this place. I'm so tired just to get coffee.
I love it though. Did you? So this is another thing I'm thinking about now. I'm in my 25th year here, and I'm thinking about baby Jeff moving here with no plan.
Yeah.
Literally zero plan.
Yeah.
I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything. And a lot of those things came easy.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, I was able to meet people right away, find spots, restaurants, bars, whatever. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know that I have a plan now. It's just it just got me.
Yeah.
It fucking got me.
It just gets you.
Did you have a plan?
No.
Yeah, you might have been about the same age I was.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I didn't know what I was doing.
What does today Risa think about then Risa?
I mean, I'm glad she did it.
Thank you. Yeah, right.
I know a lot of people who stayed in Orange County.
Okay.
And a lot of my friends who stayed, and everyone, of course, has their own life
Sure.
and their own reasonings for things. But I felt like, oh man, I got to see a new way of living.
Yep.
With new surroundings and new people, and like talking to my mom about like why did we stay in the States? Why didn't we move? My dad loved Japan.
Okay.
He refused to speak English when I was little. I had to go to ESL class because we only spoke Japanese at home.
Rad.
And they moved back when I was 18-ish for a bit, and my dad could have just been there forever.
Oh, wow.
And so I asked my mom, like, why did we stay here? And she's like, because of your life that you're living now. She's like, the stories that you tell me, the people that you interact with,
so sweet.
like the art that you get to make, like the expressions that you get to do, like those are not things that I saw possible in Japan.
I love that.
And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, right. Besides, it's better if there's a reason.
Yeah.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that was nice to hear from her.
Absolutely. So what have you been up to in the last 15 years? This is that segment of the podcast.
Oh boy, yes. Where I just look outside longingly. What have I been doing?
I guess just like highlights.
Yeah, I think the past 15 years I've been trying to find my voice as an artist.
Okay.
And that's something that I think because I didn't necessarily take those steps to dive into how to find my voice, that it's just been trial and error and going along with my own growth since then.
Right.
But I was a letterpress printer for over a decade.
Okay.
Or so.
Like solo or at a place?
So I started
Or
it
both?
with somebody. I started a shop with somebody back in the days, and then was there for about 3 years, and then moved into my own studio, which was over in Berkeley. Had my own machines. Schlepped those around the East Bay.
Yeah.
Which moving day on those things are
Yeah.
never fun.
Isn't it like a really huge oblong case? Like, does it have a handle?
It's like it. I mean, I had a Heidelberg windmill, 10 by 15 for anyone who's interested. But it's just like this. It's like a tank. It's like a 1-ton tank.
It's heavy as fuck,
It's
right?
so heavy,
Yeah.
and it just needs, it's very particular. It needs this kind of power. It needs this kind of flooring. But it really made me feel strong. Like I felt like it wasn't just like learning about printmaking, which I had no idea like how to do when I started making stuff.
Right.
But it just made me feel like, oh yeah, like I feel like just like so tough because I've got this machinery and in a world that was really like dominated by men.
Right.
And every time there was a man around, like the gal printers and I had this like bingo set for, oh, do you know how to run this machine? Do you know it's dangerous? Like I was like, this is my machine. Yes. Well, the commentary.
One of my more recent examples
Yeah.
of what you're talking about, me and my wife and our good friend Ange, we play a lot of pool.
Yeah.
So like me and two women.
Yeah.
And like our friend Ange is very fucking good. She's been playing her whole life. She's like a little bit of could be a shark.
Yeah.
Anyway, the number of times that like men just walk up and you'd be like in the middle of a shot. I'm like, can you fuck off, please?
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy that sometimes women know what they're doing?
Yeah,
It's a little bit mind-boggling.
It's wild that still exists in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said you opened a shop that lasted for 3 years?
Yeah.
Was that in the city?
It was in the city. It was in the Heath Ceramics building. It was under my business partner's name, Aesthetic Union.
Okay.
But I ran my greeting card line called Papa Llama.
Yes.
And yeah, it was a wild 3 years. We had, we're both trying to figure out our businesses, ourselves. But yeah, it was it was quite the experience.
Yes, and now it's under your belt.
And it's under my belt. Yeah.
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 Okay, and then so then you moved into doing it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, in a studio, you said. In
Yeah. So I
Berkeley.
had a studio by myself, and I started a stationery company, and so that was kind of how I got into printmaking in the first place.
Okay.
As I really loved writing letters, and especially seeing my mom. That's how she communicated with her family for most of the year.
Yes.
And so I remember like growing up with letters coming through as these little lifelines to my mom's life back home. And I really wanted to like preserve that and help other people like continue writing. That's why I started my stationery line, but I also wanted people to feel like for $5 you're still getting a piece of art.
Yeah.
So instead of, just getting it printed, that it would be lino blocks, like hand carved.
Oh wow!
And I was like, how do I make
my
it?
favorite?
Yeah,
I love
it's so
that art.
fun.
The block art is the coolest.
So fun. And how do I make it feel like each one is a little bit different?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like between screen printing and letterpress, which like I didn't know anything about letterpress. I knew a little bit about screen printing, but the machinery I looked at and I was like, letterpress is sexier. So yes, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that.
Got it.
And yeah, so the stationery line, which I still run to
ask if you
today.
still do it.
Yeah, I still do it.
Plug away, please.
So it's Papa Llama. Everything is still made in San Francisco. I just work with the printer over in Dog Patch nowadays, but because I'm doing other things and I don't want to schlep that machinery.
You don't want to just give it to your mom to do?
Yeah, exactly. She's like, no more. I got cut off. Yeah.
Awesome. Is there like a website or social media or anything?
papalama.com. I don't really do the social media on that anymore just because I feel like it's kind of a different part of my life now.
Sure.
And during the pandemic, I was like, I think I'm done with printing. And then I got rid of my presses and moved into bringing like the world that I was already creating at home out into the world.
Right. Awesome. Can we talk quickly, because this is what I want to talk about next is how we I think we met a couple years ago, but like we really connected and then came into the world, my little sphere. But the drink and draws at 540.
Yeah.
I also want to just talk about 540 because I have a newfound love for the place.
Me too. Yeah.
Absolutely love what they've done with it.
Yeah.
Fun, quick little. This is cool and topical because it's a podcast about San Francisco, but the absolute last place that my wife and I went before pandemic was 540.
No
Yeah,
way.
on Monday before Tuesday shutdown. Yeah. And we drink our faces off, that kind of thing, because we're like, and then another fun fact is while we were in there that day, this is March whatever 2020.
Yeah.
I remember Matt Gonzalez walked by, smoking a cigarette.
Oh.
And Erin saw it. She's like, "That's Matt Gonzalez," and he stopped outside and he's smoking a cigarette. I was like, "If the world ends, the world ends."
Yeah,
this
the
is
world
totally
ends.
fine.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we'll get back to Matt in a minute.
Yeah.
But,
I love
anyway,
that.
540. So recently, I think
Yeah.
probably in July, let's say, or who knows about time, but we happened to pop in there when you were doing a drink and draw.
Yeah.
Yes. So you want to tell us about that?
Yeah.
Because it's an ongoing thing you do, right?
It is. I've been doing it for over 2 years now, which kind of was inspired by my letterpress shop days when I had letter writing Saturdays, when I had everything out. I had typewriters, paper, stamps.
Awesome.
It was all donation based or just free, and people would come in every Saturday and write a letter.
I love it.
I would mail it out, just bring an address. I have all the things for you. There's like no excuse. You don't have to bring a single thing. And I was telling my friend Lee J, who's one of the owners at 540, that, oh man, I miss this. Like, it was just fun to have people coming together. And she was like, just do it at the bar. And I was like, all right, great. And so we had planned on starting this, and then my dad passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And that was November, and we did our first drink and draw in December. And so it was a month after, and all of my friends showed up.
Yes.
It was like gonna make me cry, but it was like this time when I just didn't know what to do with myself, and everyone just came and supported, and through art, like, we didn't have to talk about it. We were just like making things. So I think for anyone who showed up who didn't know what was going on, they were like, wow, this is just, like a thing to do. And I was like, this is like profoundly important to me. Like, and
Thank you, universe.
yeah, it really was something that was so incredibly important and necessary for my survival. And it meant a lot for everyone to show up that time. So
That's
and
excellent.
continue to show up too. So
Yeah. And that was 2 years ago?
that was over 2 years ago.
Wow, okay.
And then so since then it's been every month, every third, it was like second Thursday, now it's third Thursday. But it's me wanting to bring people together. And I'm an introvert. Like, people don't necessarily believe me a lot of the times, but I'm an introvert, and I get really like anxious around people, and especially like when you're jumping into something new and you don't know anybody, it can be really daunting. And so what I want is, like, the second you walk through the door, I want you to be taken care of. So like, you did the brave thing, you showed up, and so like, now let me like just help navigate you through this space. And like, I'll just keep an eye on people and move people around, ask them like, if you're feeling social, or if you're not feeling so social, like, let me know. If you want to get settled in, I'll check in on you. If you're feeling more social, like, I think you might get along with these people, there's a spot here.
You curate a little bit.
Yeah.
Socially.
And like, energy level, like, maybe this table's rowdy, but this table, like, just trying to like be a good host.
I was gonna say, like, that's almost like chaperone. No, host. You said it. It's hosting.
Well, it's like, just trying to, trying to set people up for a good experience.
Right. Yeah, you want people to have a good
And
time.
I think once you get the lay of the land, and I'm like, I tell everybody, like, everyone that's drawing, and even people who aren't, like, everyone's really friendly. And so, like, feel free to get up and like check out like what people are doing, like, get up and all the things. So like, it has become like such a lovely, like, sweet group of people that have like come through, my regulars.
Say a little bit of regular, a little bit of new, or
Yeah. So a lot of the regulars too, like, if I don't see them for a couple rounds, I'm like, where are they? I hope they're okay. Like, what's going on? Or, like, that sort of really community building is really sweet. Like, if you're not here, then someone misses you.
Right.
And like, that feels really special to me.
I love it. I'm so glad we popped in there that day.
Yeah, me too.
Neither of us is, I say, like, I know, like, anyone can do art, but like, neither of us are that kind of artist, I would say.
Sure.
So the fact that it was a little serendipitous.
Yeah.
Thank you, universe.
Yeah. And you don't have to be an artist. Like, you can just come in and you can write. I have people, like, poets come in and write. I have people who just want to journal. I have people who, now I have things that you can color in, and activities that are already ready to go.
Oh, fun.
That people can participate in. That kind of takes away that sort of like intimidation with, I'm not an artist. It's like, I want you to be able to create something.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
That's important.
I joke, but it's true. Like, you don't want me on your Pictionary team.
I don't know.
I can't draw stick figures.
I don't know.
I like, it's not for not trying. It's just like, that's a stick figure.
Well, maybe that's not the language you're,
It's true. I could draw Garfield when I was a kid.
That's like
From tracing.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah. Anyway, not about me. So it was that day that I was like, oh shit, I'm putting an art show together. And do you want to talk about your part in Every Kind of People, which is still up at Minibar?
Yeah. I mean, I'm so excited that you invited me to this show. And I think this, not only like Minibar being a spot that I would frequent quite a bit, especially like in the earlier years, and being so like unfamiliar with the city, this was like a spot that I was like, oh, like, I feel at home here. And then that slowly started developing in all sorts of different places. So Minibar A is just a great spot. And I think my favorite things about like being part of the arts community, like going from not knowing anyone And when I had my first show, like having people come through, and that meant so much to me that after that I was like, I want to go to as many art openings as possible, because I just want to be a body. Like I just want to like just count, there's one extra person there, I just want to just show up. And not knowing anyone and still going, and then to this point now where there's so much overlap with people.
Yep.
So like in this show, there's artists that I know, there's artists that like I talk to, there's artists that I've, you know, been following their work, and there's artists that I'm still not yet familiar with. And this is like the opportunity to like, now all of us artists are going to know each other, and now I'm going to see them in other places, and it's just really exciting to continue to discover and continue to like strengthen those bonds that you already have established. And it's a very special thing, the art community here. And whenever anyone's like from elsewhere, I'm just like, oh, there's no like art here like it is in like New York. And it's like, okay, you know, you just gotta like dig a little bit. We're all working really hard on a lot of things. Okay.
The other thing I hear is like, oh, it's not what it used to be, and that's true.
Yeah, sure,
Nothing
yeah,
is
of course.
also what it used to be.
Yeah.
And that discounts how many people are still here.
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
the
Yeah,
things.
yeah. And it's just like, you know, don't diminish the effort that is still 100% put in by people.
Absolutely.
It's here.
We should wrap. Do you want to tell folks where to find you on, besides, you know, IRL?
Yes.
They've got two choices of that now.
Yeah.
But yeah, where else they can find you?
So, I mean, in IRL, I'm actually working with the Asian Art Museum.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to bring some artist membership programming to them. So we'll have a kickoff in September.
Awesome.
And then we're going to be doing that every season, every quarter. I'm at Workshop SF, so if you want to take a class with me, needle felting, all sorts of stuff, the first Friday's there. I also put together with Haley, and online, RisaCulbertson.com, and Instagram, Risa_Iwasaki_Culbertson. I'm sorry, my name's so long.
Can you retract that apology? Your name is just your name.
It's just
you
my
know?
name.
Yeah, fuck it.
And also my name, this is just a quick little story on,
Sure.
like, when people are like, oh, like, what's the, do you want the full name? I was like, yeah, I need the full name. Because Iwasaki is my mom's maiden name.
Right.
And so I decided to I changed my actual, like, government middle name to take my mom's maiden name.
Awesome.
Because I wanted her to see her own name in anything good that I put in the world. So, like, anything that has to do with art, any, like, you know, I work with Chronicle Books, like, all these, I wanted her to see the Iwasaki name in something good.
That's lovely.
So, it's the full name.
That was Risa Iwasaki Culbertson. We recorded this episode at Risa's studio in the Inner Richmond. On the next episode of Storied San Francisco, meet and get to know artist Ian Parator of Break Fake Rules. Episode 5 drops on Tuesday, October 28th, wherever you get podcasts. Music for Storied San Francisco was produced, performed, and curated by Otis McDonald. Our contributing producer is Aaron Lim of Bitch Talk Podcast. And the show is produced and hosted by me, Jeff Hunt. Now in our 8th season, we have more than 280 episodes available on our website, storiedsf.com, or wherever you listen to podcasts. If possible, please rate and review the show. I want to know what you think. Find us on Substack for our monthly newsletter and more. And follow us on Instagram and Threads at storiedsf. Reach us there or email us at storiedsf@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Try to stay hopeful in these dark times. Keep being wacky, creative, and kind out there. and we'll see you next time on Storied San Francisco. We acknowledge and respect the first humans of the unceded land we call San Francisco, the Ramaytush Ohlone. We condemn the genocide of these and other tribes across the Western Hemisphere. We honor their legacy and history, and we support rematriation and sovereignty efforts.